Nintendo has a successful franchise in almost every genre for gaming, but not since Metroid Prime is it committed to the shooter genre with as much gusto as it is with Splatoon, the creatively non-violent shooter coming to Wii U this May. Nintendo isn't scared of small experiments, introducing lightweight games and new characters on occasion, but it's banking big on Splatoon's success in hopes that it will blossom into yet another flagship Nintendo series. By taking a wholly wholesome approach to shooter design, Splatoon already stands out as something new and different, bucking the need for direct comparisons to bloody behemoths such as Call of Duty and Battlefield. There are no headshots or kill counts here. In multiplayer modes, the goal is to cover the map in your team's color using guns that are loaded with ink rather than bullets, because you, an Inkling, are a human-squid hybrid, naturally. The Inkling's dual species status means they can walk on 2 feet, but also swim through puddles of ink, an ability that's incredibly useful and unlike any maneuver seen in other shooters. While swimming through the opposing team's ink slows you down and makes you an obvious target, your own ink is the perfect hiding place as enemies can't see you if you don't move while in squid form. Given that Inklings move faster through ink than on their feet, you can also take advantage of this ability to reposition yourself on the map, dodge enemy ink, and get to high ground where your modest jump ability otherwise wouldn't allow. The standard Turf War competitive matches are a blast in Splatoon, and while it takes a bit to get over the shoot-to-kill mentality from most shooters, it does sink in eventually. And that transitional moment is when Splatoon's greatness finally clicks. Killing is a means to an end rather than the end goal. Cover an entire area in paint and you feel as good as you would if you were taking out an opponent. Swimming through ink to cross the map and using it to pop in and out of cover provides depth and strategy beyond what many shooters offer, which rarely extends beyond weapon choice and positioning. Players can also earn currency during matches and use it to purchase new clothing from Splatoon's humorous and charming hub world, which often comes with stat boosts. Enjoying these mechanics and the moments that result from exploring their potential sets Splatoon apart from other shooters. But it's missing something that every competitive shooter must have if it's going to be taken seriously: voice chat. Nintendo, for whatever reason, has stated there will not be voice chat in Splatoon. Rather than strategize via direct communication, Nintendo suggests that players use the bird's eye view of the map on the gamepad to determine their strategy. But that's honestly a poor replacement for the real deal. Nintendo has been pitching Splatoon as a competitive game first and foremost, but there is a single-player adventure inside that's fun on its own, offering a unique set of equipment, challenges, and most importantly, level designs. Here, you actually are fighting to kill, basically taking out the Octarians, your octopus-like adversaries. You explore original single-player-only maps that include squid and ink-based platforming mechanics, and elements that are actually reminiscent of Mario Galaxy, of all things. This is a great way to hone your skills before jumping into ranked multiplayer matches, but you'll actually have plenty of time to practice for those anyhow, because they're only going to be available post-launch once a certain number of players reach level 10 in the standard multiplayer mode. Then, Nintendo will set that feature live. Splatoon has come a long way since E3, where it was presented as more of a vertical slice or a concept rather than a complete vision. Now, Splatoon has an established world and story, a single-player mode that feels distinct from multiplayer matches, and other features including gear and ranked matches that might lure in fans of other competitive shooters. The lack of voice chat is definitely concerning, but still, I had a really fun time playing as a squid, trying to sneak around a map and cover enemy territory with ink, that I actually wasn't too concerned for what my team was doing. Really, we were all doing the same thing, and I was more concerned about where I could paint rather than where my opponents were. Splatoon splashes onto the Wii U in just a couple of months, and with it, one of Nintendo's biggest bets in a long time. Its success, both as a project and as a multiplayer shooter, will rely on a large, active player base. It's not something Nintendo's contended with in the past, and if anything, it'll be interesting to see how Nintendo handles all of the new challenges that Splatoon represents.